All right, fitness enthusiasts, it's day 4, back on it, okay? Forget day 3 and the discrepancies of Facebook and all that stuff, but actually sums up life and a reminder to say to everyone, from my experience, 20 years of doing this, if there was one gift that I could give to everybody, it's the gift of knowing that waiting for this perfect utopian time in your life that you're going to sort your health and fitness out is probably the gift you will never be able to give yourself or get from anybody else. There's always going to be something, there's always going to be a reason, which is why you and me know so many people that actually never ever do it, because they're always waiting for that perfect time to get it done, okay? Listen, a perfect time might mean that you can do it perfectly, okay, in this dream place, wherever that is. But good thing is you don't need to do it perfectly. Yeah, you just need to do it as good as you can in the life that you've got, in the parameters, in the situation that you've got, okay? If you can train an hour a day, an hour and a half a day, and you've got your own personal chef, yeah, to cook all of your healthy meals, well, great, you can do it in those parameters. If, though, you've got about 10 minutes a day, and you don't have your own personal chef, you've got to do your own meals, well, those are the parameters you've got to do it in. What's important is you work within those parameters. What some people do, or many people do, because they go, well, this thing isn't right and that thing isn't right, what's the point? And they don't do any, because they're waiting for that time that, well, this will sort out, that will sort out, and then that, and then I'm going to do that, then I'm going to do that, then I'm going to get it right. And that thing there, I have never seen work for anyone. And I'm talking about working with, I'm not exaggerating, thousands of people. Thousands of people. Never seen it work, okay? So if you are facing something that's going on, you're like, oh man, I wish this, I wish there wasn't that. Well, good, it's a perfect time for you to actually practice the real life stuff of this, okay? Even professional athletes, they don't have it perfect either. And they get paid for this. The truth is, you don't need it to be perfect. The truth is, all you need to do is start doing something. Definitely start moving. And with that, let me know how you're getting on. If you've had some hiccups, if you've had this happen or that happen, hey, don't worry about it. Get back to it. This is real life stuff, okay? Let's jog on the spot. Keep your feet light. It's closed, mate. Got rid of it. That's great. Okay. My feet are connected to the floor. I'm opening. Circling it out. Got my gloves on. Tried to wear Leo's Batman ones. They were just too small. I wasn't thinking, you know, oh, I'm going to stretch him out for his little hands and then they won't fit him properly and they'll fall off. I was just thinking, no, I'm going to wear those if I can. And then if they're too big for him, they'll be mine. But they don't even come up past my fingers. No point. Breathe. Circle, let those arms go. Drawing those abs. Reach up high. So we've got quite a bit of plyometrics today. Plyometrics is when you move explosively. Anything you can't do, you do it lighter. A plyometric jump is this. If that's too much for you, hey, just come up a tiny bit. Or just come up. Just there. Put your hands on something and help your body, the back of a chair, whatever it might be, okay? No rules with this stuff, it's about you. All right, feet forwards and back. You see, I'm kind of moving a little bit quicker because it's a little bit cold, yeah? I'm gonna be hot in a second, I'll guarantee that. Circle it out big and big. I've got a little shimmy, a little bounce in between, but I am not losing the connection to my midsection. Hey, don't lose your connection to your midsection. That's why I was never a rapper. Breathe. And across, knee comes in. Two more. Get into those shoulders, rotate. And we're going to alternate reverse lunges, okay? So we go back and back. contract, I'm pushing and contracting my legs on purpose, way more than the movement demands, because I'm trying to warm my body up. I'm watching that front knee, I'm not letting it go past my ankle line. People go wrong when they kind of fall like this, you see that? That damages the knees, body doesn't like it, and it's not so effective. So, circles, abs on, breathe. So we've got 5 exercises. My favorite format for these short blasts. Do it 1 time, do it 2 times. I'm gonna do it 3. Happy to join me if you can do that, depending on your fitness level. We'll get some adaptations, okay? So we've got our star jumps here to 10 plyo jumps. We'll just keep doing star jumps. We've got our push up to knee coming in, which we'll do in a second. We've got our reverse crunches, working the full abs, focusing on the lower abs. We got our side jumps, and we got our oblique lifts from the side, okay? Breathe deep, which also works shoulder stability. Shaking it out. Last thing we've got to do to warm up, just our basic squats. Come back. They don't need to be crazy low. And it drives me mad when I watch people just dropping into them like they weigh a ton, okay? Knees come out. Contract. Breathe. 3 more. That's good. All right, shake it out. Take a sip if you need. Fill up your lungs. We're gonna do 20 star jumps to 10 plyo jumps, but keep doing your star jumps if you need. Remember, at any point in time, you just move on the spot like this. You just move on the spot, but you gotta keep moving. As Deadly Joe reminded me of the other day. This teaches me many things about fitness. Breathe deep, shake it out. Let's go. 3, 4, 6. You can get your arms up if you want. Land soft on the toes. 19, 20, go. 1, 2, 3. Abs on. 7, 8, 10. Again. 1, 2, light. These get tough. Extending up. Go to there if you want, or smaller. The sides, yeah, that's fine. Oh, lost the count. 5. Oh, there we go. 2, 1, 10, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oosh. Push up position from a chair if it's too much, or all the way down as we come up. Down, lift. I'm getting dug in the head by this lavender. It's actually quite nice. Keep it going. Onto your back. Legs up in the air. Hands by your sides. 1, push. 2. Basically, you're trying to curl the lower part of your back off of the ground. Keeping the leg through your spine. Oh. Yes. That's good. We're gonna get to 20, but do what you can. Hey. Oh, up we get. Fill up your lungs. Side jumps, okay? Either go here and tap, or get your leg come across. Oh, we got 20. Ready? Jump. Then 2. Like you're trying to reach the ground, or you can ice skate, which again, deadly joke, she could take me ice skating. I bet she's like bloody Jane Torville. And I'll be like, Christopher, don't breathe. Remember how upset everyone was when they found out they weren't actually a couple? Heartbreaking, wasn't it? 2 more. On your side, elbow from your knees or 4. Okay. There. 1, 2. Lengthen. 3, 4. These are catch ups. 6, 7. You don't touch the ground, or you do it from your knees if you need. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. So that's good. 8, 10. Up, shake it out. 1 time. Easy. Ready. Star jumps. 20 and 10. 20 and 10. Breathe. Let's go. Land light on the toes. No cool. No clumping it. Step it if you need. Jog if you need. Gotta keep the abs on though. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 10. Oh. 2. That's tough. 10. 1 more now. 3, 1, 2. 10. Push up position. 20 times. Down, up. Remember, you may be doing this on the edge of a chair, in an armchair, whatever. That's fine. Yeah. Over. Legs up in the air. 20. Push. Concentrate your focus on those abs. If you need, you bend the legs, but you protect your lower back. That's it. Oh, you can go, I'm sweating now. That's good. Not even a second time around. Oh, good connection through the shoulders. And up. Side jumps. Ready. 1, 2. Lateral movements like this are extremely important, and one of the reasons why, as much as I love long distance running, I love cycling and all that stuff, but it is so one-dimensional that if you rely on that as the foundation to your fitness life, as I've seen 100% of the time, sadly, it will never be enough. Even if you run 500 miles without stopping, it won't, because it's too one-dimensional. But you definitely need to do it. 2 more. Shake it out onto your side. Definitely need to have that ability. Oh, I love it. But remember, you've got other joints, other limbs, doing other things that shouldn't be overlooked. Oh, and collectively, it serves you best to have all of those joints and limbs moving functionally, which is why dance in particular is such an amazing form of exercise. 2 more. Oh. Breathe deep, fill up your lungs. Back to it, ready. 2, 20 times. Last time around. Yes. I'm really thinking now, but oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, oh. 6, 7, good. 10, 12. 10, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 10. Push up position. Let's go. Down. 1. Nice. One more. Oh. On your back. Legs up. Woo. Let's go. 1, 2. 120. Good. Nice. What a bit of a slope here, really. Oh, and up. Bam. Let's go. Side to side. 1, 2. I'm not putting my back leg down. Like I said, feel free to adapt this as you need. And make sure there's none of this. No, this. Back straight, yeah? Okay, go. Wait, come on. Let's get 5, 6, good. 10, on your side. Woo! Man, let's go. Draw in. Do from the knees, no problem. Keep the body straight. Squeeze. 2, breathe. 10, oh, breathe. Shake it out. Jog on the spot. Oh, don't you feel alive right now? Yeah, don't you feel alive right now? Was I in the mood for this today? Absolutely not. Got a whole bunch of stuff going on with computers not working right and things not making sense, and how I just did that. And I shouldn't train. I've got to deal with this. However, I'm taking 20 minutes out, getting away from that, reconnecting, filling in, looking at the sky. How many people don't look at the sky enough? You see that all the time, don't you? How can you not look at the sky enough? People walk around looking down all the time. I don't. It's beautiful up there. Sunrises, sunsets. All right, grey clouds sometimes are a bit dull, aren't they? But makes the green come out nice. Breathe. Shake it out. All right, keep those abs on. Stretch it up. Breathe. And remember, as I said at the beginning of this, it is extremely important that you give yourself the gift of not needing everything perfect. I've known people for 15, 20, 25 years who are still saying to me, I'm going to get to it at some point, I'm going to get to it at some point. Obviously I always support them, but I say to them, hey, why isn't the point? Why isn't the point now? Why? And they'll go, because of this and that. I said, all right, but before it was because of that. And before that it was because of that. And before that it was because of that and that. Which I understand, not judging, everybody does it. But logically, you keep in your mind that perfect place doesn't exist, not even for professional athletes, which is why they have coaches to keep them in line. Because left to their own devices, they'll follow that little voice in their head that says, oh, give it a miss today, give it a miss today. I just want to get a pizza and a large pint of booze. You know, athletes feel like that too. Today I came out here, it was cold, and I just thought, I just want to go in, curl up in my man-sized dog basket, little blanket over me, my little chewy toy, just sleep. But am I glad that I know better than to listen to that voice? Because if I did, I would never do this stuff. Well, you know what, let's be real, probably 5% of the time I might be somewhat in the mood to do it. 5% of the time. I would say I'm never 100% in the mood for it, unless I've been ill over the years and haven't been able to train for a bit of time, then I'm aching for it. But in general, there's always a reason I could come up with. Draw in, shake out the arms, stretch open, keeping them legs moving. Those legs, sorry. Keep those legs moving. Lactic acid, flush that out. You're trying to create this sort of arch position. It's not like you're trying to pull your fingers apart to create that upper back stretch, okay? Tricep down, across, still moving the legs. So if you watch this, yeah, let me know how you got on. This is about introducing, to be honest, some people think, oh, is it too much to train every day? Well, I ask you this, what days off does your body have? Does your body have any days off in your life? It has none, no days off. Okay, and that doesn't mean you have to smash it every single day with grueling sessions, but it doesn't mean you have to use it every day in a dynamically movement-based way. Yes, if you want to be at or near your best, okay? Because we live in such a sedentary, easy society, we can get by, can't we, without doing hardly anything physical at all, and believe that kind of, strange social stigma that people have against people that exercise quite regularly. Oh, fitness fanatic. Well, not really. If you look at any animal in nature, they can't get by without using their body to some decent degree on a daily basis. It's the same for us, but we just have to do it intellectually. You have to do it logically, know what you've got to do every day. It doesn't have to be awful, okay? It doesn't have to be like, HIIT every day. It doesn't, yeah? But you do need to be doing something focused on your fitness, whatever that might be. There's loads of different options every single day. Shake it out, breathe. Stretch out those calves. And I'm going to cover this in more detail. I used to run a cross-country marathon every other day, on top of my cycling, on top of my training. That's how much I love running. But I'm aware, that's it. Look how limited that is. The shoulder's designed for this. Turn, lift, up, here, over, across. But people rigidly do this, sometimes for hours. Now, you can work out that isn't good for the brain to get used to this small range of motion, because it limits the muscles to fit that range of motion. I love cycling, I cycle everywhere, got rid of my cars for my bicycle. I'm not even doing that, I'm doing this on my bike to turn. Most of the time it's really fixed and my legs are only moving this far. Look at that. Look at that for range of motion. It's designed for all this stuff. Kicks and whatever else. But we rigidly keep it in line. I've got a friend of mine who told him this loads of times. But people like doing the things they're good at. And this is good. If you do all this stuff and you're crap at running, get out and run because you need that. If you're useless at swimming, well, do it because you can mix it up, and then the weak points strengthen the strong points. Breathe, keeping that back heel flat, abs on. Always keeping that aware. Get into these quads. Someone mentioned to me about pain in their knees. Okay, especially you start exercising more and you start using those big quad muscles more to propel you in whatever it is, walking, cycling, running, any of that stuff, jumping. These muscles get tight, so do not underestimate the value of these stretches. And I would suggest, if you do have any pain there, and I will cover this more, take time, lock your leg somewhere, squeeze your glute, really feel that quad stretch. So if I had it balanced on a step, I could take a bit of extra time with it. November the 4th. November the 4th, wow. Getting so dark. That was a pretty good blast, wasn't it? Talking to myself here. Sometimes I get used to this and I'm walking down the road, I'm carrying on. But I'm just going to keep my back straight, going down there all the way to Tesco's. Breathe. Get into that hamstring in the way that's comfortable for you. I can take my toe if you can't. You can sit there, you can prop your leg on something, but keep your hips as square as possible. I like this one because I can use this to prop up and I get a little nice kind of QL stretch, quadratus lumborum. Keep your shoulders down, keep your height. Both sides. Man. So again, like I said, let me know how you're doing. Day 4. Still got 10 to go. 10 days to go. Anything you go, oh man, I didn't do that right. Hey, don't matter. Just get back on it. That's how it's going to be, actually, in your life. But if you just keep doing that, that will be enough. If you go, oh, I'm off it, what's the point? Well, then you're going to stay off it. But if you go, I'm off it, and you get back on it, well, that's all right. A portion of the time you're going to be on it. And hopefully, if you keep doing that and get better at doing that, it will build into being more on it than off quicker than you think. Take hold here. Yeah. Training the amazing Sam online today as well. And to find out if she is brave enough to have done both. We'll see. She's pretty damn awesome. Done about 100 marathons. Got kettlebells, dumbbells. Oh, into your hip flexor stretch. Here. Broken her bands. Just snapped and broke. They ain't strong enough for Sam. Open the chest. Scoop the hips under. She basically needs that wire that cranes use to attach to the hook. That's what she needs, just stretching that out. Scoot the hips under, hip flexors. Other side. Obviously that was a bit of a longer video, so I'll let I had to chat about that stuff. It's important. Find your weak points. If all you do is strength train, get your bloody cardio. If all you do is cardio, get your bloody strength. And both of those two are going to help the others. Up. Oh, shake it out. Roll it down nice. Wonderful. Fill up your lungs. Breathe deep. Stand tall. Walk like you mean it. If you're out power walking, I mean walk like you mean it. Head up, looking around. feet engaged. Pay attention to your feet. Are they turned out when you walk? Some people do walk like that. Some people walk pigeon-toed. Then have to strengthen that and get that awareness up. Anyway, I will cover that in more detail. Well done. Enjoy.